Don't want no monsters in my house tonight. Don't want no monsters in my house. You won't get me screaming, you're nothing but a demon. It's time for you to go now.
Okay, so we're gonna take down these strange, they're like monster-eating sunflowers. I'm gonna save the ones that are kind of pretty. So this is a little bit wonky, but still a little bit more traditional. Then you've got the Sensation honeysuckle. And then this one again, this one tried to break up into 2 flowers, but still, I like that one. This one, creepy, that's gotta go. This one developed 2 heads. You've got a normal flower over here, and then there's another one, so that's fine. This one, no way. Here's a traditional one. That's pretty. And then the rest of these, they just have some odd kind of heads, and they're just too weird for me to keep. So I'm gonna take down the weird ones and keep like the pretty ones. Okay, here's the 4 sunflowers that I've left. There's no weirdos. There's no weird ones in there. These are the normal ones. And I've left the poles there. I'm going to have Jeffrey get them later. I just didn't have anything to get them. But look how thick they were. My goodness, it was like a piece of bamboo. So really nice sunflowers, and I'm loving it. Look at these veranda tomatoes. Oh my word, and they keep happening. I've given bags and bags to my church, my home group. Oh my goodness, they just keep coming. Full of red, beautiful cherries. Veranda, if you want some cherries for your salads, salsas, bruschetta. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is the one, and it stays short. So this whole time, look at that. I've even taken out some plants because it's just too many. But I've already gleaned these and cut them back because I'm just like overwhelmed with how many they give. But they stay short, and they could be in the front of your garden. So see that? And look. This is probably the 3rd or 4th picking for me. Ugh. All right, neighbors and family and friends, you're gonna get more. So this is a good variety, veranda. And they only about, I'd say it's less than a foot tall. But they say they're for pots and hanging baskets. So see how they stay really short amongst everything. Look at that. Tuscarora is now developing into its color, and the vinca is now displaying its colors. Look at that. All the echinacea is doing well. There's more vinca and vinca, which is an annual, and this still looks really good, even though we're in the middle of a hot spell. Oh my goodness. Lettuce is still, I keep cutting it back and it keeps coming. I did take out all the pumpkin plants. They were all the way down to here, and it drove me crazy. So I'll show you the one pumpkin I got from all that. So it's a sugar pumpkin, and these seeds came from one of those little ones that are hard and you're supposed to do them as decorations. They're only like this small. Well, these are the seeds I put out, and look, it went to its mother plant, which is a sugar pumpkin style. So, but oh my gosh, there was just so many leaves for just one plant. But anyways, I've got him. He's beautiful. Put him on a plate. That will all turn orange. We're letting him sit out. But from this angle, he's a prize. And I will just have him as my decor in the kitchen for now, and this is fun. And also, look at the pansies are all coming back that I brought in from outside.
So the grow light works even in the summer.
So more strawberries, but this is what happens when you don't pay attention to squash. They get way too big and these don't taste as good, these big boys. So I like them this size. But so yeah, produce can be crazy. This is just 2 plants, so 1 squash plant for a family would be good. So here's more tomatoes. Oh my goodness, I just keep getting more and more. Okay, these are all the clean ones. This is kind of like how they come out. They come out kind of like in a, I don't know, like a 6 or 7 pack. They're kind of fun. And these are the veranda. You will love veranda, but because they're determinate, they come all at once. These are the squash that we got. I forget what they're called, summer squash. I may put it on the screen, but those are really, really fun. And I like them small because they taste really good in a saute kind of a way. I don't like them when they get big because the seeds. So those are fun, but oh my word, more tomatoes. So yeah, I'm loaded with so much produce that, yeah. I'm giving these away to different groups that I know and are around here. Waynesburg Garden is doing good. Hot. Here's one of the pumpkin vines that I did not cut. And let me see. So a nice pumpkin in here. A very strange one. That's not the kind that it was supposed to be. Okay. Yep, here's another one. And they're just kind of these drop type pumpkins. Very strange. They were supposed to be little teeny pumpkins, but that's what happens when you throw down seeds. It goes back to its mother plant. I took out all of this. This was full of that big, large pumpkin. If you look up here, I just took back all the bok choy, and they just keep growing back. See these? And more squash. Okay, I get some of these squash. I pick them when they're just a little bit bigger than that. And there are just two plants. That's enough. That's keeping us. And now I'm giving them to friends just now. Now these were free seeds from last year. Let me see if I can get one. So what I do is I save these. Once you save, let me take it off. So I save this part. This is full of 100 seeds. See inside there? And you just let them dry and boom. There's next year's seeds, thousands of them. And that's how I got this grand old, I mean, look at this is a bench. It's way taller than the bench now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're back to the Waynesburg Garden. So I did plant food here and there. Look at, there is nice basil, and you can see the tomatoes right through here on the other side of the fence. And from seed, I did the snapdragons. I did the marigolds from seed. Look how big they got. Here's a nice pepper plant. Peppers are fine because you don't get too many off of this. And on the cistern, a big giant, something destroyed one of my peppers, but here's a nice large pepper. More peppers, there's 3 of them on there. And this is zinnias from seeds. This is from seeds also, it doesn't look very good now. This was the dianthus, another dianthus. Here's another pepper plant, got one coming up. These are carrots. Carrots are doing fine. And the strawberries are always doing good. More snapdragons. Kind of a list of things in here. You've got 2 annuals. This is a zinnia, and there's a marigold, and then you have chives, rosemary, beans, which are done. More marigolds, more basil, lettuce, basil. So I think I'm gonna stick with this. Peppers seem to be something you can handle, I think. The peppers, they grow 1 or 2, and that just seems just right for me. It is a lot. I would suggest strawberries to anyone who has a high wall. Like this is my ha-ha wall. It's about, probably goes a little bit above, just above my thighs. And I can just bend over slightly and pick strawberries. So we keep getting more strawberries all season. They're kind of lully now. It's very hot. But I would suggest strawberries for a ongoing fruit. So overall, calm yourself. We're older now. Let's see, you know, I'm 64, had an anniversary. Oops, there's more basil. There's more basil right there. But don't produce so much food that all I'm doing is picking food, which is fine if you don't mind being hot, because everything produces in the summer when it's just, I don't want to be out here. Normally I would be picking back flowers and just pretty things and keeping everything neat and happy over here, neat and happy. But I've been neglecting everything because all I'm doing is picking. I don't mind doing the strawberries because they seem to be just enough for a couple of bowls a day. And over there, that I love that pump garden because that has just 3 plants, a drift of the red hot poker, the sedum, and the iris. And I like that. But this Williamsburg garden has quite a few things, and I want to have a neater look. I mean, because like this can get messed up really fast, and there's one back there that can get messed up really fast, the topiary. See, here's the topiary we just did, and they're starting to need attention, and I just can't get to everything at our age. So I always say to myself, calm yourself down, don't overdo. So I'm picking back some of those tomatoes. And oops, look, I have a deer. Oh, Bambi. Look.